Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So let's have a look at Velodrome Finance. This is a monthly video on Velodrome that I make usually. So let's have a look at what is happening and what we can expect from Velodrome this month. As you can see here, again, this has been one of the most disappointing coin in last 3 months. As you can see, it went from 8 cent to as low as 4 cent, which is basically like 50% down in just 3 months. So that was a big disappointment, as you can see. Now let's have a look at what is happening with the coin. Now first of all, they did have a pretty big update. So starting with swaps, they basically announced swaps tokens across the super chain. So they are calling it super swaps. Basically, if we check out the article from the blog, as you can see here, basically what this does, it allows Velodrome, or you can basically swap across various super chains on the Velodrome. So these super chains includes likes of OP Mainnet, Sonium, Lisk, Swell Chain, Inc, Celo, Unichain, Mode, and others. So you can do it all from the Velodrome itself. You don't have to go anywhere. So that, I would say, is a big deal, and that is, I think, is one of the biggest things that they have done recently, and this should have basically impacted the token itself, but I am unclear why it has not. As you can see again, the token did actually recover, and basically it actually ended up hitting its lowest point around 44.3, and now it actually ended up hitting 4.8 after that. That was a pretty good recovery, but again, this, I think, was one of the biggest things. Now they also have another thing coming up, which is called pool launcher, coming to the super chain. So basically they are calling it click liquidity. As you can see here, the Aerodrome pool launcher will soon make it easy to launch liquidity across the super chain. So these pools will basically be available on all of the super chains. So that again is going to be interesting one. As of now, as you can see here, there is Sonium, Swell Chain, and others, but I think they will be doing the centered chain pools or something like that. We'll have to wait and see. Now they basically verify liquidity happened on Celo, so that was a pretty big one, I would say. After that, they had multi-sig voting and claiming just code easier, so they did an update to that as well. And after that, there is a transparency report for the Aerodrome, also this for the Velodrome, and this is from Blockworks, as you can see here. So they basically covered Maple, Metadao, Centum, Velodrome, and Gearbox, and this is how the scores looks like. So Maple was the worst one with a total score of 37, and Velodrome actually ended up being on the fourth with a score of 38 out of 40. And basically they lacked in token allocation and financial disclosures, so they may have not shared everything with the Blockworks. Again, it is still a solid score, but I'm unsure why is that. Anyways, moving on. Now if we look at, and they also had this at HCC core contributors. Basically this is their core contributors vetted in on the promise of their space and what it means to unlock the DeFi value. So that was an interesting one. Now let's have a look at the impact of the swaps, or you can say the impact of the super swaps. So this is how it looks like. So this is a DEX screener where you can actually trade a lot of meme coins and see a lot of things. And if we just try to find Optimism, so these are different chains, as you can see here, and Optimism is just way back here. Now at least the biggest one is the Velodrome when it comes to the Optimism. If we look at the overall volume, it does have a pretty high volume of 11 million, followed by Uniswap, which doesn't have that much on Optimism. I would say that's pretty good one. Again, if we try to look at the volume has not gone up, so that's not good, I think. I think it will most likely take some time before this super swaps kicks in, so we'll have to wait and see on that. But I think as soon as the volume goes up, as you can see here, back here the volume actually went up, so the price of the Velodrome did go up. So I think we need to see the increase in volume if the price wants to go up. Anyways, now looking at the TVL, this is how the TVL of OP Mainnet looks like. It is not doing good. As you can see here. It just went from 800 million back in December, and it's around 367 million, which is not a lot, and it's not doing good. And even if we look at the DEX volume, the DEX volume has also gone down, so that's not good, I would say. Again, if we try to look at the Velodrome's TVL, it is biggest on Optimism, after that Sonium, after that Lisk and Swell. It's not doing that good, but still it's holding quite well, so I would say it's nowhere near its all-time low, which was back in April, 57 million. It has actually improved a lot, so I think as they do more integration with the super chains, it will most likely grow, so I would say that's pretty good. Anyways, now looking at the token logged, as you can see here, they are not doing good as well, so that's not good, I would say. Now let's come to the price and see what is happening here. So again, as the token actually ended up hitting like 4 cents, there is a high possibility that it could actually go as low as 3.5. It did actually back in April, but it actually ended up going up from there. But I think if overall market goes down, let's just say that BTC goes below 100k, there's a high possibility that VELO Coin itself could actually retest around 3.6 to 3 cents, and that is, I think, the best entry for the Velodrome that you can get as of now, because if it loses this support around 4 cents, it is most likely going to retest at this level, and this level is a big demand zone, because back in April it actually ended up hitting here and it went as high as 8.3, which was basically like over 100%, you can say, price increase. And back in October it actually ended up hitting 3 cents, and after that it actually went as high as you can see, it actually surged over 1000, which is over 1000%, which is a lot, I would say. Again, so I think there's a high chance that it will retest at this level, and that is going to be the best entry for the Velodrome if it does. Now if it actually wants to go up, we do so let's see if it wants to go up, what it needs to do. So as of now, if we just look here, Velodrome did actually break from this downtrend. As you can see here, this was a massive downtrend that it was in, and because of that there was a surge in price. As you can see, we have solid 2 candles with a big volume. So what we can expect as of now is a potential retest somewhere around this downtrend as well, and that could actually push its price higher. So let's assume that it retests around this level, which is going to be like 4.3 to 4.2, and if it does, there's a high chance that it could actually go higher, because this was a massive downtrend that it actually broke. So there's a high chance that the coin could actually consolidate for a bit, and after that it can go up. So there's a possibility for that. And again, I think if it does go up, we could actually see it so as high as 5.4, or even 6.8, or even 8.3 is a possibility. And they have been doing a lot of developments, as we talked about, and they do basically so they do publish weekly updates. So I think there's a high chance that if they announce something big, the coin could actually at least go as high as 5.4, and if the announcement is strong, it can actually go even higher. And if you look at its market cap, it's just sitting at 43 million. So I think it seems to be at least undervalued, and there was a big news from the Velodrome, but it did not follow Velodrome, so that was a bummer. But again, I think if they announce something, it can actually go higher. But again, do remember that there is this level, or this demand zone, which is also pretty strong, around 3.6 to cent. Anyways, this was it. I hope you liked the video. I will be back with more. Thanks for watching.